What's new in Next.js 15.3? This is Reza Attar. I'm reading the docs so you don't have to. So, in the recent publish of Next.js 15, we've got Turbopack builds for production builds upgrade testing, and it's in alpha mode, and it's getting out of the experimental in the Next.js config, so you don't when you try to config any Turbopack configuration, for example, for using SVGR package, you don't have to use experimental property in Next.js config, and instead you have to declare Turbopack as a main property. The Turbopack is faster than Webpack, if you don't know what that is. But are we ready to use Turbopack? We're still not, because some of the tests, 56 tests left till we ready for it completely, and still not. They've added something, Rspack, which is a community package bundler alternative for Webpack. It's still experimental, and it's near exact Webpack API compatibility, but not Webpack, of course, obviously, but it's faster. Client is Instrumental Hook. It's Instrumentation Hook is for performance marking and reporting your errors. Let me know if you need any video. I'll probably make a video out of it soon enough. And these two added to links component on Next.js, onNavigate and useLinkStatus. onNavigate is, let's go to the documentation. onNavigate only happens if you set onNavigate property to link component as props. It will run the function only if a navigate happens. You might think to yourself, why does it differ to the onClick function? I'm going to read it from the docs. Good to know. While onClick and onNavigate may seem similar, they serve different purposes. onClick executes for all click events, while onNavigate only runs during client-side navigation. Some key differences are when using modifier keys control or command plus click, onClick executes, but onNavigate doesn't, since it opens on a new tab. And external URLs won't trigger onNavigate, and links with the download attribute will work on click but do not work on navigate, since they're not navigating. And the other hook that has been added in client components is useLinkStatus, which returns pending if a history of your browser is updated, which is returned true if the history of your browser hasn't been updated yet, and false if it has been updated. It's similar to useFormStatus, but I'm going to show you how it works in here. Let me zoom a bit. So this is my application. I have created a route in here and created a menu bar, and I just put a simple loading indicator that shows loading when a page loads, and I've added a wait function to wait 3 seconds before returning any data to the page to serve up the latest data. And let's run our application. Every time we try to refresh, or let's go to the home page. Every time we try to load a different page, it shows a loading indicator that the thing is that the page is loading, and it returns a new random number from 0 to 100. But this isn't the case. For this to work, you have to set prefetch to false, because if it's prefetching, it doesn't have to wait here. useLinkStatus is used in here, and when we are prefetching a page, obviously it's not going to show us any pending that is loading the page, sort of. And it won't work on page routes. It only works. You can use it in page routes, in page directory, but it won't. It will always return false, as in it's not pending. So this is it on Next.js 15. Some other changes has happened. Dynamic onHover, and add some support in image report, in image remote patterns in Next.js config. Viewport options are now separate from metadata. These are all a bit improvement and little features that we won't talk. So this is it. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to like and subscribe. It really helps me a lot. And yeah, nothing else. Bye bye.